Hello, welcome back with another crypto update. Today is March the 3rd, 2022. We're gonna start it off, how we usually do on a total market cap. Gonna hide everything off the charts. And where we are right now in price, 1.78, 8:16 Eastern Standard Time. And the main thing I want to go ahead and point out is this bearish rejection on this specific counter right here. If you notice, the past two counters have been bearish as well. And it's giving some rejection from this overall zone that it rejected here back in January, rejected here in February, and now it's rejecting here in the continuation in the beginning of March. I'm going to bring back on the drawings, and right here where these circle boxes where I have circle false breakout, price is doing the same replication here. It is giving an attempt to break, or at least not break, but breach back into the 886 zone. If we come back out into the retracement and we start with our eyes being replayed back here, okay, it's not gonna let me replay, but our first bullish impulse move that brought us to our all-time high, all we've had is just a retracement back down. So we've been walking with price ever since then, and it's attempted to break out 1, 2, 3, 4 times. This is the fourth time, or at least we're counting on this chart, where price has attempted to break out. Now rejecting down. I'm gonna go down to the 4-hour time frame. It barely was able to hold right above that 1.89 level. Could not hold, could not sustain itself. The good thing is it is coming back and right back into support levels. If we would have measured this bullish impulse right here where this blue box is representing the 618 to 50% retracement, price held itself in here. This blue arrow right here and right here, let me do this. This blue arrow that's drawing a trend line here, you can see price drop down and then caught itself back in here. But now we seem to be in what some type of wedge, if your eyes can see it. Where's my drawing tool? Here we are. We are in a wedge pattern like here, where prices come into some type of triangle, right? And price is just kind of consolidating inside of here, making M's and W's and M's and W's. So you don't just necessarily watch around and wait for price to move without knowing your key levels. So I know right here in between this range is 1.75. That's my middle range. That's right here. Excuse me, I probably heard that. Right here at this previous quarterly low, back here from October 21, is where price is, tagging itself. Let me go back to the higher time frame. Let me actually go back to the 3-day, where price is just holding this level, sustainable level. In fact, excuse me, let me take this off the higher time frame. In fact, it's even looking like it's going to squeeze to make a next big move, because we can see that price did not break above here, and it's giving a nice bearish rejection on the 3-day. Remember, the month just started, so the weekly did start bullish. So until we break below, what is this, 1.68? That's going to be our true definitive level, at least from the weekly perspective, right here, 1.67. That's going to be the determining level on what's going to hold this trend. Apparently, let me go back to the 3-day. Let me get rid of these arrows. I'm trying to just clean up the chart a little bit. The main thing I am liking what's on the chart though is that we're having some previous support and resistance levels come back and be tested, and they're all lining up with each other. So now, we need to see how this S&R flip that was holding itself, how is it going to hold continuously? And what I mean by that is, is it going to come back to holding in, or is it just going to continue to bearishly reject? But we'll anticipate as the market gets there. Let's go ahead and review some other spaces. Let's go down to, of course, Bitcoin, starting on the daily time frame. These yellow box circles are representing your false breakouts. If I bring on my EMAs, my indicators, this aqua line is our 50 EMA. This representing where half of the market is either bullish or half of the market is bearish. Half of the market was bullish the beginning of the month. February 28th, March the 1st, and then second and third coming into the fourth trading day of the month, bearish rejection. But we are still right here at the 50 EMA, so it's hugging this trend, or this 42,750 level. It's hugging this 42,750. We were not, though, able to break this purple box. Remember, this purple box is the 88.6 retracement off this bearish trend. So I'm going to actually mark an important note here, because price is rejecting the last support, or the last, I'll say the last floor zone from the first impulse. So from the first impulse, if that structure begins to fail and break, then we must go down to obviously the next structure, which would be the second one down here at 37,000. Now the good thing is price has already reached down here to 37,000. How it reacts afterwards is important, because remember, if we were looking at this red arrow, this red dash arrow as a representation of our bearish trend, price broke out of that here. Okay, that's where we had this first circle of the this first circle, yellow circle. This is representing our breakout. It's yellow because it representing a false breakout. Price was not able to sustain itself once it broke here, and then it continued to fall back down. Coming back into this dash trend, it caught itself right into this 786. Nice floor, nice representation. Buyers into the market, heavy buyers into the market. Price shoots back up, hits this ceiling again, right? This is still representing a ceiling. This is supposed to be a floor. A 786 representation is now coming into our floor. Can price, you know what I'm saying, recover? We're still in the beginning of the month. We're still bullish on the weekly. The monthly, on the other hand, is bearish. We must be aware of that. This is an extreme important sign to see. On the higher time frame currently on Bitcoin, we are bearish. On the higher time frame currently on the total market cap, we are bearish. On Ethereum, bearish. Across the board, we are bearish. So we must mark those levels that are, these are key levels that are important. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and mark that. Let's go ahead and go back to total market cap, and let's mark this right here, and we're going to mark this as our monthly open. This is going to be our monthly open. Let's copy that. Go over here. Boom. And the reason, once again, I'm marking this monthly open, because this is where the majority of the trend is going to be held, at these levels. Well, I skipped one. My bad. We're supposed to still be on Bitcoin. Bitcoin, price is rejecting the last floor from the impulse, from the first impulse. If price does not recover, if price fails to recover, then expect bearish continuation to the next level. And that next level is right, once again, that 37,250. It's looking like right in here. I'm not gonna lie, it is holding this currently, but if it breaks it, it breaks it. And right now it is holding, but I'm saying that to say it looks like it's gonna break it. We can possibly come down to this 1.13, that 24,000. I don't expect it to stay here long, but this is here for a reason. These are our extension levels, and we take the extension levels with extreme caution and care, because price can easily come down here, even possibly lower, but we'll go as it goes. So right now, price is attempting, or price is rejecting the attempt to break this 42,750 level. The last floor of the first impulse right now is still representing a bearish impulse. Same thing for the total market cap. Same thing for Bitcoin, rejecting the monthly open. I'll put it right here again. I'll put this with the star. Price must get above monthly open. That monthly open is 43,160 for Bitcoin. Total market cap 1.875. Put the same thing. Price must cross above the monthly open at 1.88, right? I think so. 1.875. 1.875 for the total market cap. Let's continue on to Ethereum now. Ethereum is not making its way anywhere back above this 34.75. Right? Actually, I'll leave that back over here. Actually fix this and let's round that up to 34.75. So let's replay. I'm gonna start replaying more so we can get back into walking everybody through for the new people that come on, walking everybody through the market. So once the market was here, right, where price retraced 886 retracement, it had its first reaction. Okay, so reacting up here, it failed to come up higher above 34,000 and it continued to just drop. Once it dropped lower, it fell into the floor of the 13 to 272 extension level off this high. So what that means, I'll pause price for a second. What all that means is we had this bullish impulse extended further below, specifically 13 to 30%. Price likes to have special retracements, and we measured that using this tool. It looks like my markings were off. Let me fix that. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes, I deleted. So once price was identified by the reverse zone here at 23.35, came right back into that 786. Okay, it's holding, showing some type of a floor. Psych, then comes down into a resistance. Now back into a floor, now to a resistance. So to me, price is just ranging, right? Ranging. Wasn't even able to sustain itself at the floor of the 23.36. Price heavy buyers in here still. We obviously can see that. So how we take this level is going to be important. Mark that purple and mark that blue. Because this small little level right here is probably going to be the determination of the last floor of the setting up. Once again, price must get above this monthly open of, what is that, 29.20. Sustain itself this floor right now. The Fibonacci sweet spot is right in there between the 50 to 60%. So right in that sweet spot, right in here. I believe I had a price box marked in there earlier. I remember deleting something. I was wondering why I was there, and that was what it was representing. Yeah, that 2,600, probably gonna round that too. 2,600. Yeah, that 2,600 level is right where that sweet spot is. I'm gonna delete that floor. It's not really important anymore. We're really trying to see price maintain this 2,600. If you start to see price give 2,600, then it's not a good sign. Because remember, right now, from the higher time frame perspective, we are very bearish in the markets. Not even bearish, but the strength is weakening. A lot of the things aren't beginning to hold itself. A lot of things are beginning to become questionable, and the continuation lower is beginning to look more and more visible. So how do you know when a continuation lower has officially happened? Well, is this only on something? Yeah, it is. I was like, where did that go? How I usually look at that is I'm gonna bring back on my indicators, and I like to look at the 50 EMA. 50 EMA is where it's representing half of where the market, the buyers are. For instance, if I replay it back to where we previously were in the market. 1 second. Okay. Where was I? If we replay it back up here, where the first time price was attempting to break back above these all-time highs, it failed here. Okay. Then we see price continued here. Right here at this 50 EMA, look how price was right about to get above and then failed. Okay. Finally came back up here again. We duplicate this circle. You know, price is showing you attempts where it is definitely gaining the strength, but is it able to maintain and hold that strength is the question. No. Every time price comes near it, it automatically gets shut back down. So we're waiting on price to decide on when is the right time. We know the key levels. We obviously see 3075, 2600. It's visible, very visible to the key eye. We know how to enter into the market using our lower time frame structures and abilities to see, you know what I'm saying, we can position ourselves. But after we position ourselves, the market is going to present certain signs that's telling you, okay, hey, I'm not ready. You know what I'm saying? I'm not ready. I'm showing you, I'm giving you the strength to let you know where to enter into the market when the time is right. But after things like this begins to happen, hey bro, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. At least that's how I visually read the market. So it's all about a patient waiting game. It is coming back just like Bitcoin back into that 5618 sweet spot zone, perfectly lining up for the opportunity to buy. So this is a nice spot. I actually like this spot. Same thing for BTC, same thing for Ethereum. A lot of potential out this zone. We'll see what happens here for sure. Need to see price get above the monthly open, the same thing. I'm gonna go to Solana. Solana is the one with the different structure. I'm not gonna lie, Solana is looking like it's about to be that last time before it finally gives, because we're in this same type of weird formation of a flag. You know what I'm saying? If we start this as our origin, 1, 2, 3. Price usually likes to make a 4 to 5 wave count sequence. So we'll see what the market does, but it's already making lower highs. So we'll see what the continuation is. But I don't like to guess on the market. I like to read and see what the market is doing. So I read you have an 88% retracement at $88. Flat price is not even nowhere near the 50 EMA on the daily, below on the 3-day time frame, below on the weekly. Actually, on the weekly time frame, this was priced last time retracing back into this zone. So this is a key. This is an important level to see. Important market structure to see. That's why higher time frames and the mixture of all your time frames is important. This last give, trying to reach for 112, it didn't reach 112. Definitely is rejecting. We're probably bearish. Ooh, yes, definitely bearish here on Solana monthly time frame. So we must identify these levels and see and be aware of them as we're starting into the month. So as I'm aware, hey Trev, it's March the 3rd. I'm aware that Solana is currently bearish. Okay, Trev, Solana is currently breaking the last floor of the first impulse. We're probably going down to this next floor down here, which I don't even have marked up. Let me go ahead and mark that up real quick. So this is why it's important to have your higher time frame analysis, but it's also important to keep all of your old markups together so you can see how price is reading and telling you the story that is represented. So I'm going to take this bearish impulse, and replicate it down here, something like that. We may even get one last give and go up into here, testing this trend one last time. I thought that's what it was going to do, but it's looking like that test of that trend is right here. That's what it looks like it's doing. So pay attention to the markets here for sure on Solana. Once it breaks this floor here, I'm not even gonna mark it up like that. Let's keep going though. XRP here on the daily time frame. XRP is right here at the 50 EMA. It's hugging the 50 EMA. You notice how it's hugging here? It's doing the same type of weird formation. It's squeezing. Price is squeezing. I actually drew a trend for the bottom of this trend line representing the last give and go that it gave, showing you that it was almost ready, but it's not really. So if price begins to break that 70 cents, now let me see, let me zoom out to the higher time frame. So right now we're in this 70 cents, 62 cents. Price is probably going to come a little bit lower to this next 52 cents, that next floor. Good thing is XRP has a good floor, a good strong floor right here close by. So it doesn't have really anywhere to go. Now it could definitely dip lower, but it's right here in the family. Solana has a much bigger gap. It's different. It's interesting to see how the different coins have different market structures, different things. Let's look at Loop Ring, one of my homies' favorite, one of the last ones of the night. I believe the last video I said we were trying to look for the opportunity to see if we could get a buy opportunity off of 80 cents. It did not show any type of strength here at all. It came down here. Let's actually replay it. You know what I'm saying? After price had that first bullish impulse out, price retraced, came down into this zone here. We were trying to look for some type of representation. Nothing. Literally just did not give anything. Just broke straight through the zone. So we can see 80 cents did not hold. Price came even lower, dropping below 76 cents and continuously dropping lower. So with that being said, doesn't look like any opportunity is going to be here for 80 cents. I'm going to leave it here because you never know what the market does, but I would definitely anticipate to see price come down lower to this, what, 60 cents? Can we not round this up to like 62 or something? Or just straight 60? Boom, yes. Coming down to 60 cents. Was it able to reach 95? No. So 60 cents looks like the next target. It does have some structure in between here. If we come down on the lower time frame, I see another purple box looking like it's representing this first bullish move right here. Do we have if this is our origin, you know what I'm saying, the start of the first move, this is our first impulse. Price retraced back down, giving us our second impulse, that third wave sequence. Price has now weighed its way all the way back down, breaking the floor of the second sequence. Our fourth wave sequence is now our lowest low. So now we need to see for Loop Ring, price hold this fourth wave sequence of this low. It already tested it here and respected, giving you that first breakout. Now price is testing this, needs to confirm this test. Pretty much price needs to stay above this purple zone and make its way back up above the market. That was the first breakdown I actually gave on one of these charts. That's how I read the market, and that's how I kind of visualize and read and mark up the charts. Exactly like that. Count the wave sequences, see how price is reacting to the levels on those market structures. Right now, price is respecting the 786, 886. It did give a false breakout. We must be aware it is breaking though. I can't sit here and deny the fact that it broke back below, rejecting the attempt. Hey fellas, if you ask a shawty for her number and she rejects it, you must acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? We don't shame it, but we acknowledge it so we know how to move forward. Right now, I'm moving forward or downward, in this case, to the next level of 60 cents. Let's go to ADA. ADA still showing no strength. The replication of the first impulse ends around $1. Watch this reaction or opportunity. No reaction. No reactions are dead. I'm actually going to delete this here because it's not really showing you any opportunity. Actually, I lied. It did show you an opportunity here, right? I'm on a 3-day time frame, so this is a week worth of bullish price, right? A week worth. But every time it made that strength, it died back off. Just simple rejection, failure after failure after failure. This is the first break right here. So real interesting to see price finally close below our dollar. Look at price rejecting on the weekly time frame, not really showing you any type of strength. Price needs to do something here for 88. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is by far the worst coin we have looked at so far. My goodness. What retracement off the highest? That would be a 70%. 70%. Yeah, that thing ain't playing. We're gonna move on. Mana coming back to the daily time frame. What's going on here? Okay, I'm seeing it. We had our breakout here. Price is holding. Price is holding this level. Actually, let me make this bigger. Price broke this trend here. This is supposed to be dashed. Let's make this a little bit more apparent. Price broke out of here, retested here. Price is currently holding the retest of that level. Let's see if it maintains it, continues to hold it. Retest of the break, retest of the trend break. Needs to maintain this level as a floor. So what that means is what was previous resistance here, actually it was just a floor. It's just holding this floor. So this floor definitely does not need to turn into a resistance. If I bring back my EMAs and we go to a lower time frame, full hour, there's some marking up we can do. Let's come a little bit higher to the 12-hour. Let's actually delete this circle. Let's take this Fibonacci right here and let's make it black. It's actually multiple on here already. There's a lot on this chart. Boom. So we're going to take this sweet spot. Oh, wait, that's something else. I'm going to leave that. What is that actually? That is nothing. What is that? Just representing a 4 out of the 1. So I'm going to take that and let this represent the sweet spot at 50%, 618. Bada bing, bada boom. Representing that at 2.5. Price needs to hold that 2.5. What's cool about that is still in the sweet spot of our first impulse. This blue box is representing the 50% of 618, right in between 2.4 to 2.9. It's holding this level. We can see, take off that fill. And let's hide our indicators for a second. I can see that here, when price broke out, it did hold it, but it is now making lower highs. So it's making bearish implementations, signs that it's going to continue lower. If it's going to continue lower, then let it signify us that it's continuing lower like it did right here. Oh my goodness. It's losing strength the past 2 to 3 days. It needs to pick back up strength here. If not, then this is showing the same things that the same cryptos are across the board. Another bearish, bullish fake out, bearish continuation. So this is it. Gonna leave this up. Pretty much our last video. Wrap it back up. Total market cap. Total market cap is really just showing you, you know what I'm saying, bearish implementation, that it is not able to hold above the monthly open right here in between the quarterly low and the monthly open. Right here, denying the 50 EMA. If we go to the 3-day time frame, it is showing you a tight squeeze, low, high, low, high. If I come to the monthly time frame, like I said, we are currently bearish, but that it does not mean that the price can easily turn around. We do need to show some type of a strength back into this purple box right here on the going all over the place. It's purple box right here on the daily time frame representing the 80%. Right now, it's turning into a ceiling. Prices making bearish implementations. We need to see it turn into a floor, flip back. Same thing for Bitcoin. Monthly open needs to come back bullish, really hugging right here at that 42,750. Let's see if it can flip right there. Same thing for ETH. Ethereum actually has a better squeeze opportunity. I see it playing here in this opportunity right here at this level to 2600, right here in that sweet spot. Definitely seeing it doing some opportunity here. Very, very evident. Let's see. Keep a good eye on Ethereum for sure. Of course, always. XRP, right? Oh, no, Solana, right here in this zone. Be careful playing with this in the zone. Make sure you get a good confirmation before buying and let it test. The last time it gave a confirmation was here. It is now testing that buy, right? If we would have drawn a fib from the low to the high, we can see it's now below our sweet spot. So we need to see some type of strength here if it's going to give it. XRP in an interesting spot as well. What is going on with this blue box? Not really sure. So we'll just, I'm not even going to put that on there. I'm not really sure what that is. So we'll just delete that. And I'll end it here on loop ring right here at the bottom. Now I will say, just from an outward perspective on how far we are from everything, price just looks like it wants to do something. We are just so far deep into it. Nothing has even happened. We're so deep, so far from price, the originality, the strength. Something has to give into the market. And I believe it's going to probably happen right here at that 80 cents level. If not, definitely coming lower. So exciting times to be here. Exciting times to watch, but be patient. Be patient. Let the market and price come to you. Once again, appreciate you. Thank you and peace.